We're live. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Tina. How are you
How,
doing?
good. How are you?
I'm doing better. Thank you. I'm so sorry about last week. I woke up
Oh,
and my
great.
back was out, and I'm so sorry to everyone. I know it's a fun day, so I'm here. I'm better.
Yeah. You look good.
Well, thank you.
But I
Same
mean, but
here.
you, yeah, but you can't. I mean, you can't really see back pain, right?
Right? I would have been sitting in this chair like shaking. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was bad.
yeah. We wouldn't. But anyways, yeah. And there's just no way I would do the show without you because we're.
Oh.
I like to say partners in crime. I got to think of we're partners in light.
Yes, I love that. Partners in light.
Yeah, in light and love. Yeah. So we're just
Yes.
waiting. We joined in a little late. We're just a little delayed and
Yes.
waiting for people to come on. So, um, oh, here we go. I think people are starting to show up. So welcome.
Welcome, welcome, and thank you everyone for the nice healing vibes I got too.
Mm,
I really felt it, didn't I? I told you I was
yeah, you
feeling
did.
better, and you told me you
Yeah,
had put that post out. So
yeah,
love it.
yeah,
Thank you all so much. I'm
yeah,
filled with
yeah,
gratitude.
yeah. We have a lot of caring people, part of the group. I want to say they're part of our tribe, part of our group. Yeah, and that really touches my heart. So,
Me
and
too.
I was touched like for you, like all the beautiful and kind comments and healing
So
vibes they
nice.
sent. I was really touched.
Yes, it
So
was very
thank
nice.
you.
Yes, thank you
Yes.
all. I
So
know. Breathe.
yeah, I know
I
it's
well, we're going into Mercury retrograde right now, right in this kind of very minute.
it
And I know
started
we've been
today.
feeling it started today. And anyone who did not feel that Pisces full moon last Monday, I don't know, because
Yeah.
everyone I know felt it. It was very emotional, felt very heavy and thick, the energy, and almost unbreakable. But we got through it. And I think that was the
Yeah.
worst of it for the astrology part of it anyway. It seemed
Yeah.
like it's over now.
Well, in numerology, I said, right, it was going to be an intense month.
Yes, you did. You
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah.
know. I mean, I even felt it like I wasn't immune. I had some moments too.
Yeah, right.
And the other thing I read was actually all planets except for the sun, because the sun's not considered a planet, but in astrology they call it a planet, and the moon are not retrograde. Every other planet is retrograde right now. Can you
Really?
imagine? I
Wow.
didn't know that. So they said, like, I mean, we're not astrology experts, so but anyways, if you're feeling things are tough and you're just like
Yeah.
you can't seem to be moving anywhere like forward, they said that's part of the reason. So just look it up, like, check different astrology posts and
Yeah.
go with your gut, like, to see, what brings you
Yes.
comfort or insights, right? So, and just,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and
You've
I
got a
think with
call.
retrograde, it's like, and that ties in with the numerology, like what from your past gives you comfort, or what are some things that, you know, works for you. So bring that in to help.
Yes.
We
And
got a lot of, go ahead.
if you like what we're doing today, because this is our
Yeah,
goal, is to uplift, right? To help people get out of these hangman, right,
yeah,
situations, stuck energy.
yeah,
We get so
yeah,
stuck in these times. So
yeah.
if you like what we're doing today too, Tina, I know I'm going to boost you here, but she is
Oh,
having an amazing sale on her readings.
oh, right.
And do that, get a personal reading. It doesn't have to be by one of us, by any means, but go to somebody you trust and get a personal reading to see what the rest of the year has in store for you. And 2022 is coming too, so
Yeah,
we need some things to look forward to. And we know where we've been, so let's see where we're going here and really try to shift it out into some lighter energy, some calmer waters for all of us. So
yeah, yeah,
right, let's
yeah,
do this. We've got
yeah.
this.
We've got this. Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh,
Hello to everyone. Jessica and Heidi and Brandy and Sandra, how are you doing? And my mom
yeah.
and Senan. What a lovely
I,
name,
it is. Yeah.
right? And my cousin Chris and
Yeah.
John. We have a
No,
John
no,
here.
Jen. No,
Is
Jen. It
it?
says Jen.
Oh, Jen. My glasses are dirty.
Sorry, Jen.
Right? Sorry, Jen. Sorry.
Maybe there's a John. Maybe your partner's John, or
Maybe,
John.
maybe, right?
Julie's picking up
I'm
already.
channeling already, guys. This is going to be good.
Yeah. Okay. So as as we're getting set up and, getting ready to connect with your lovely souls, energies, this is the free mini psychic reading. So Julie likes to use tarot cards. She's got different decks and she'll be drawn to whichever one she wants to use. And I use numerology. So with numerology, I ask if you're not shy, you're the month in name form, please. So please say it like August. Let's say it's August 12th. I don't want 8/12 because I'll be thinking like, is that December or is that like December 8th or is that August 12th, right? So
Right.
And I remembered to use a date that it could go either way.
Yeah.
So please, in written form. If you don't want to share the year, that's fine. You don't have to because some people are sensitive about revealing their age. So just the month and the day is fine. If you have a question, just limit it to one. And if you don't, that's fine too. We'll share whatever comes through the strongest, what we pick up the strongest. We try to go to those that have never had a free mini reading with us before. So we like to call on those people first. And if we have time, we'll go to the ones who've been here before. What else? Scammers. So there'll be people that'll show up in the chat room and they'll say like, message me, or they'll try to message you. Buyer beware. So, I mean, we're all adults. If you want to follow through and contact them, that's up to you, but they're not affiliated with Julie, with me, with Enlightened Energy. We can't vouch for them. We don't know if they're good or not. So we try to ban and block them as quickly as possible. Yeah. And also they'll show up afterwards. So just be aware of that. Like we go through after the show to try to ban and block them then as well.
Yes.
And we usually go for a couple of hours because this is a popular show. But we, it depends how our energies are doing because, they start to wane around that mark. Yes. So we know, and also as the show progresses, more and more people come on. So for sure we won't get through to everyone at that time. So yes. with that, I guess we'll get started, right?
Yeah. And Carrie's here. She's finally got a day off. Yes.
Oh, yay. Yay, Carrie. So how about Brandy?
Sure.
And Brandy, she put career. So Brandy, I'm going to show your little comment there. Everyone's going to know your birthday. So
hi,
Brandy,
Jillian.
So welcome, yes. Brandy. It's nice that you're here. So I'm just going to calculate your numbers and.
Brandy, are you a Taurus, Brandy, from May 16th?
Yeah, she is.
Brandy, you've been through it.
Taurus, yeah.
Yeah, Taurus has been through so much. Like this Mercury retrograde, just so you know, Brandy, we're really clearing out all of that past self-doubt and tolerance. We're learning our tolerance and what we can tolerate and what we can't anymore, and we're simply walking away from. So you've had some hard lessons as a Taurus. The whole Taurus bull gang has really had it hard. So Brandy's walking away from that. I can see it in the cards. And really deciding on what she wants. Oh my. King and Queen of Swords. So this is a divine partnership coming together after some trials. They've both been through battles. They've both been through a lot, really a whole lot with the King of Swords. And that has to do a lot with communication too, where you really felt like you couldn't express yourself, or when you did, it wasn't taken right, or with the way you meant it. So the two of you have really been through that, some lessons in communication and bonds and partnership and what that means to you. And that can be a soulmate. It can be, it doesn't have to be a romance, but it usually is with these two coming out the way they did. But that can be with other relationships in your life too. Communication, just issues in the past that you've really, really walked away from and learned your lessons from. Look at all, she's walking away from that the cups back there. The Eight of Cups is always a walking toward something new. You're just walking away. You're done. You're just done. That goes with that tolerance too of what you can take and what you can't. But The 10 of Cups comes up for or 10 of Pentacles comes up for the future position. And that is a lovely home. It's a stable home. It's done with misunderstandings and tension too. So this is just a real easy flow card with abundance, with money, with love, with everything you've been manifesting over these last kind of hard years. Some things you didn't even know you were manifesting, especially money, is really coming into this happy home of yours too, to create a real stable environment for you. Because it's time for you to have a stable environment and to really go for what you want now it's time to be happy. It's time to find your joy. It's time to find your center and really grab life by the horns now and run. Like, you are a bull, you got this, and it's just time for you. That's such a lovely energy. But that power couple really stands out to me too. So that's wonderful. Just wonderful energy. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So you're connected, you're in tune, you're listening to your intuition, you're very psychic. You pick up on energies very easily. When you walk into a room, you can feel what that room is. You just know it. You can play that room by the energy that you're feeling when you walk into that room using your intuition there. So that's just lovely. I see nothing but good times ahead for you here, and due to your hard work, due to your perseverance and your persistence to not give up and to keep going. So yeah, I love that energy. It's very determined energy and deserved. Yes.
So does anything in those cards say anything specific related to her career?
Oh my God, I forgot she asked about career. So maybe that power couple is a partnership coming into you too, with that 10 of Pentacles coming in the future, because that is money and abundance and really security with money. So I think you're going to come into a very, very powerful partnership with both of you bringing your own tools and both of you learning from these hard times that have had to do with money then, if you're asking about career. And a career path. What do I want to do? So you, as the queen here, have really refined what you want out of a career. And that's kind of the whole thing, isn't it? Is to really refine what you want out of a career. Is it money? Is it stability? Is it security? So now you know, and this partnership's coming in for you. So that's maybe why I was like, I don't know. I was seeing romance, but it didn't really feel like romance. But there you go. Yeah, a partnership. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
A divine partnership. Yes. Go
ahead. So Brandy's 11/2 soul. So that confirms like very intuitive, very sensitive, very caring. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and she's a giver. She's more of a giver than a taker.
Yes.
And but she's also I want to say, like, this is her year. She's got to build your confidence.
Yeah.
And so Brandy, in relation to career, so you're in an 8 year, and that aligns with career, because that's what the 8 is about. You know, it represents the career sector, but a career sector, like, you know, very fulfilling. And this is where I want to flourish or feel like I'm achieving, right? So it's not just, it's not about job, like I can do this job or get paid. You know, it's about like meaningful work and like making a difference. You have to be really persistent. I want to say, like, I keep hearing streaming income. Like there's something part-time, and it's like additional source. So there's something about like you're looking to add additional source of income, but part-time, but where it's easy. Like it doesn't take a lot of effort or a lot of my time. And it just flows in. It's like, you know, it's easy. It comes in easily. Easy come, easy go, right? So that's what I'm getting. I feel like she's banging her head against the wall. So I guess I want to say, I don't know if there's a project or some sort of dream, and it's like trying to get it going, or like, do I give up on it, or do I keep at it? And I want to say keep at it, because this is a year, the 8 year cycle, you have to be really persistent and not give up easily. So that means, like, to achieve your heart's desire, sometimes you just have to, it'll take 100 times to get at it. And it's going to test your confidence. So you could be the most, I know I've had people say, I'm really confident. I feel really secure and good about my stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's great, but it's still going to push those buttons. So it's like, you have to really believe and hold steadfast in your own self-esteem and in your own and really, know the value of what you're bringing and believe in that. Also, to try not to focus on the money part, like focus more on the quality, then the money will flow in. I know that might sound strange to some people, but that's how it'll go. And I just keep getting like own business, something about growing it
Yes.
or expanding it. And that could maybe be the partnership. It could be something about, okay, do I need to get an investor or do I need to bring in someone part-time to help me with this project? But there's something about, not going at it alone this year. Like you need someone else to help you. And even if it's just for a month or for one little thing in the business, right? But
Yeah.
for what you're trying to do, but just to get over it. So I keep getting persistent, and there is something part-time, and I keep getting streaming in. So they could be an online gig or, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah,
The Ace of Swords pulled up right when you were talking. And so look at that information streaming in, an idea, an epiphany, a formula that works for you. And that comes, she's an 8, and that 8 of Cups makes so much sense now. So try to let go of your old beliefs. Try to walk away from some of those ideas where money comes from too, and how to make it, and walk toward new ideas, new ways to do things. And I really do believe that comes through self-employment and a partnership for you.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Brandy. Well, I hope that all helped, and we thank you so much for bringing
Yeah. For
yourself
bringing the
here
coffee.
and for being here, and much light and love to you.
Yes.
Okay,
Good luck
thanks.
to you.
Hmm.
Yes.
I don't know, Heidi, if you're still here, if you're wanting us to do something for you. If you do, just please reply in the comments below.
Heidi from
Um,
Germany. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I want to go to Jen. And
John.
the one, John, yeah, this is what
Hi,
she says.
John.
She says, I can go by John. And it's like, okay.
I love Jen. She just goes with the flow. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
yeah. Jen, she said a general reading. Okay, so I'll show
Okay.
that.
Look at
But I
Jen. She's
don't,
beautiful.
Jen, I don't know if you want to share with me your birth month and day. You don't have to do the year. Because if it's a general, then I don't need the year. Oh, you're welcome, Brandy. So she just said like it was right on.
Oh, good.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, good to
Good,
hear.
good.
So Jen,
Yes.
if you are otherwise, yeah.
Jen. Ooh, Jen's filled with strength. The major arcana, strength pulls out. Wow. Another major arcana. Future for Jen. Well, Jen's been through some stuff too. Oh boy. Yeah. All right. So the first card that pulled out was a strength card. So you are sitting in kind of a balanced, this is an Aries, Leo kind of feel to it. But you're feeling like you're more balanced, especially after the past. The past was very unexpected. Something unexpected happened recently. This is the universe's way of changing our path kind of in a minute. It feels like a second that it takes for everything to blow up on us, but it takes a very long time because there are signs around us that maybe we're not heading in the right direction, and we keep that persistence up, like we were talking about with Brandy. We get this if I just keep going attitude, and that's great. That's what we have to do in those times. But when you veer off from where things are guiding you to, then spirit has a way of coming in and just blowing in all the shit. So you're rebuilding from that. Something unexpected happened, and I feel like it had to do with work, with career, with finances. That something happened for you there. unexpected, not good, but that threw you into the future, into the hangman. So this is a great place to be in after an unexpected occurrence like that, because you're changing your perspective on how you look at things. You're breaking down those programs that Tina and I talk about a lot on the show, of how we've grown up in these certain ways and ideas of how we do things. You know, we get these ideas of it has to be done this way in order to work. You know, you got to work hard, or you got to, whatever it was that was instilled, you know. So you're starting to look at that all completely differently, and that's the change of things. So you're taking that strength that you gained in that moment, you know, maybe lasted a little longer than a moment, but those hard times, but that is shifting your perspective and bringing you into a whole new higher level of understanding of how you work and what makes you happy. Yeah, it was really a hard time for you, so you've got some guard up here, but the good news is it's the end of that. This is a whole new karmic cycle for you. You had to learn some hard lessons, that people didn't really understand what you were going through, and it was hard to even communicate what you were going through, because a lot of lessons were being learned, a lot of karmic lessons that really were out of your control with that tower. So feel blessed that that's done, and you're moving on, and you're gaining a new perspective, and you've got the strength to do it. And it's time for you to step ahead from the crowd, change your perspective, change the way you've been dealing with things, and get onto this new cycle. This new cycle has already started, and sometimes it takes momentum to get it going. But keep your persistence with yourself. Know how strong you are. You are way stronger than you ever imagined you are, especially from what you've been through. So one day you're going to be looking back, you're going to say, I'm grateful that that happened. I really am, because if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here. And that's how those lessons come back and really reward us. You'll be rewarded for what you've gone through. So hang in there. It's a whole new day for you, a whole new day.
So she says yes, 100%. Everything you shared, things are shifting. That was an amazing reading, Julie. So wonderful. Good for you.
So welcome, Jen. Good for you. Good for you. I'm so proud of you for getting through that the way you did, with grace and agility. You had to really move in and out with these situations. So good for you. I'm so proud of you. And this is a whole new day, and I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. Jen, I don't know, you didn't share your month and day of birth, so I don't know if you want me to say anything. If not, it's okay. Like, I'm not going to be offended if you just wanted to hear from Julie. Because for some reason, I'm only getting very little. Because I keep hearing, like, I know your situation, like, and it's like, but I don't know her whole situation. So it's like, it could be
Yeah.
something else, right? Because Jen and I connected in the past.
Yeah.
But I just, yeah. So Jen, I don't know if you're still on. Oh, she doesn't want to. Okay, so that's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
now I know why. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Because some people, they're like, they've got their reasons.
Yeah.
And this is a public forum. Yeah. So I just
No
want to say,
judgment
like,
here.
yeah, so with Jen, I mean, I'm just gonna, because I'm not using cards or anything, because I like to focus just on the numbers. But with Jen, I keep hearing W words with Jen. So it's like I got weeding. So it's like I'm wondering if she's like weeding out certain people, maybe also maybe certain habits, certain projects. Like there's something about fine tweaking, right? And I just get like, so she's weeding out, she's cleaning out the weeds in her life, and that's like a metaphor. I'm not saying like I don't see you in the garden, picking out weeds. And wiggle room. And there's something about you need to leave some wiggle room. So I don't know if you've been like really particular, really tough with certain criteria or certain, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's almost like situations. So it's like maybe there's something about wiggle room because you don't have the full picture yet, or you're not seeing the whole situation or the whole spectrum of certain things. And I don't say like, for everybody, but like, it's almost like she already knows, exactly,
Yes.
right?
Right. Yes.
And wiggle room could be like maybe just on yourself, because we can be so tough on ourselves, right? And it's like, well, maybe we need to give ourselves wiggle room, like, give ourselves a break, like not be so tough or mean, right?
Yeah, let down the guard a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I also
Hard.
want to say, like, there's something too she's been planning. It doesn't go according to plan. I mean, that's, so common, but I want to go like near Christmas. So I just want to say, like, if you've got certain plans or certain things like that you're trying to set in motion for Christmas time, maybe leave wiggle room around that time, because it's like something's going to happen. It's all going to fall into place, or it's not going to go according to your plan. And to be lighthearted about it. It's almost like fresh or new.
Yeah, I feel like she will be lighthearted about everything that comes her way with this new cycle. She's not going to be so hard on herself. She's going to really take those lessons with that strength card for sure, and really start putting the blame where blame belongs, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So
yes.
Yeah. So thanks, Jen. I hope that all helped. Even my
Thanks,
little
John.
tidbit. I didn't share as much. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, John. We're glad you were here. Love and light to you.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Okay. So I am going to go to Senan. You
Love
are brand
name.
new. Yeah. Lovely
welcome.
name. I believe, let's see. I don't know if Senan shared a date of birth.
You're so welcome, Jen.
And I know you wrote down, take my question, but I don't see a question. So I don't know, Senan, if you're still here.
Senan, let's see.
Yeah, I don't see. I'm just sorry, guys. I know I'm scrolling up and down the chat room. Yeah, no. So I think Senan, oh, wait, hang on. There's a new comment. Okay, here we go. So Senan, are you comfortable sharing? You don't have to share the year, but even just your month and day of your birthday and the month in name form. So let's say like if it's January instead of 1. When will I migrate to new country?
Oh, what a great question.
Here we go. Okay, thank you. So I'm not going to put your date of birth on the screen, but
oh my, Senan, very soon you will. So the current energy pulls up the 6 of Wands and Judgment. So this is your current energy. Judgment is a complete balancing of energy. So you've had to take some hard guarded energy and just complacency with it all too. You're just done with it all. You really want to leave it behind. You've been holding on to certain things for a long time, and it just feels like that's put you on guard. You're always got one eye open. You can't feel relaxed. You can't just feel safe. You want to just feel safe. You want to feel in your own wholeness, and that is coming right now. Even, I mean, this is your current energy. So this puts you on stage. People are watching you. People are emanating your energy because it feels good to them. You're in a good place right now. You know what you want, and you'll do what you need to get there. Future energy pulls out my favorite card, which everybody knows is Saint Michael to me. So you have Archangel Michael really guiding this. You are not alone here. You have a lot of help from the angels, and they are always looking out for your highest good and your well-being. So you are getting really divine help here. And I say, yes, you will migrate to a new country. You will find balance. You will find success. Absolutely, you will. And Judgment, which is a balancing, which is sometimes court cases coming to you that you've won, you've overcome, but it's a trial. It's a battle that you've had to really put yourself out there for. You've had to really show people who you are and what you want. And that is never easy to do, but that is what Spirit loves, because this is how we grow and how we learn and how we move into these new situations, or we wouldn't be prepared for them. So if you hadn't gone through that, you couldn't get through newness, because you'd be so pulled into your own fear of the new that you wouldn't be able to stand out and shine like that Six of Wands knows you do. So, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, the answer is yes. And it will be very successful and very balanced and harmonious and divinely guided with help from the angels.
Mm. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm wondering if Senan is thinking of like the state, because I just want to say like keep your options open, because it may not be, um, you know,
Where you
your
think,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's interesting because so Senan by the number, so seven soul and a 7 year. So it's like this is like a big year for you. I want to say um, it's not like about going with the flow, but it's almost like be patient because it's almost like it may not happen as soon as you want it to. Like there's some sort of rush or hurry up, I can't wait, right? And
Mm-hmm.
anticipating. I want to say like maybe more into next year, it feels better. And I think too, because things just feel volatile as
Right.
well in the world. So
Yeah.
um, I'm so Senan asked what timeline. I'm like for me, I don't know exactly the month, but for me, I'm picking up like after April of 2022. That's what I'm picking up. So
Okay.
between April and let's say the summer, but summer in the northern hemisphere. So let's say August, July, August, that kind of thing is when I feel would be better.
Mm-hmm.
And I see the boat, so it doesn't mean you're going to travel by boat, but for me that would be the symbol of like taking the trip, like making the move.
Mm-hmm.
Senan, I'm wondering too, like if you're planning like leaving a lot behind, because I just want to say like you're not taking much with you. And that would make sense if you're making a big move to another country, because it's not always, conducive to bring all your items, right? And for
Mm-hmm.
some reason, I keep seeing Spain. So I don't know if that's like, Senan, I don't know if that's where you are right now, or if you're thinking of going to Spain, or maybe not, but Spain comes up. Because I
Interesting.
just I just feel like Senan, you're gonna have to learn another language. So I don't know like how many languages you know right now or speak, but there's something about adding, like there's another one, and I'm wondering if it has to do with Spain or you have better luck with Spain, but there's something I'm more drawn to like a European country, but one that doesn't where English is not the first language, and that could be maybe why Spain. So that's a possibility. Doesn't mean you that's what you want, or maybe it hasn't even been on your radar, but that's what I'm picking up. What did you want to say,
So
Julie?
I just need to. I pulled a moon oracle to see what kind of timeline we were looking at. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, which is what we just had the last Monday. So my advice to you is to really balance again, because this is a card of balance. This is a card of balance. This is a card of balance because we're holding on. So and then the Empress pulls out. So the world is really your oyster here. You are pregnant with ideas. You are trying to figure out with the Seven of Cups here what you want, where you want to go. But first and foremost, you just got to balance out the practicality of it. Be very practical about this new move of yours. What are you going to do there? How are you going to make money there? Who are you going to stay with? Are you going to stay on your own first? There's all these little practicality things that they're not fun to work on, but you have to work on them in order to get to that next level. That next level's waiting for you. It really is, Senan, but balance, just keep thinking balance and practicality and right. And
Yeah,
that's the
and
timeline there.
I
Yeah.
want to say like because of like with her numbers, or yeah, I'm gonna say I
Yeah.
think it's a female. So it's like there's the seven energy. There's this tendency to wanting to try to control or really be pushy about things, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't. That's a number. It doesn't like that. It wants you to get out of the way. Like just allow the universe to help you. So I just want to say like it feels like there's going to be roadblocks or things aren't. It's going to appear and feel like, things aren't going in my favor. They're not working in my favor. What's going on? And you're getting really frustrated and upset and it's emotional. And I want to say like, no, it is in your favor because the universe is trying to help you. There's a reason why. And and I keep hearing it's because of the state of the world. Like it's volatile. Like that's what I keep picking up. So it's in your favor. It's like, so just try to like, let the universe help you. Like, so if something's not opening up in that sense, it's because the timing's not right. There's a reason, right? You just don't know it yet. Or, and try to have faith, okay? And then maybe explore like different, and I feel like, it could be too, because maybe some countries aren't wanting people to come into their, migrate right now. And I know that's hard to maybe deal with, but it's like that's too in a way will be in your favor.
It will.
And that could be maybe why, like, the timing of it next spring is like, because it'll be more successful, or you'll have that much more saved, or there's a reason why.
Absolutely.
And I just keep getting Spain sent in. So maybe look into that country just to see what it would be like if you were to go there, right? And it doesn't mean it's your forever home, but it could be where you need to go next before the next, that kind of thing. So
yeah, good luck. Good luck.
And I hope that all helped.
Yeah.
And that it brings you some sort of comfort. Okay, sweetheart. Yes, thanks for being here. Yeah, thank you. So I'm just scrolling. There was somebody here. D.
D.
D. Otherwise, D, I'm just looking to see if you shared a question, maybe a date of birth or partial birth date. So Senan, oh, you're welcome. So Senan says thank you and a lot resonated. Okay, that's good.
You're so welcome.
So D, so I guess it would be general. Whatever we pick up strong is Pisces. So that's I'm going to say is March or end of February.
My mom's a Pisces. Love Pisces. Yes.
Yeah. Pisces are good people.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you focusing on D?
I am. Yes.
Okay. So I'm just,
why?
No, I was just wondering.
Yes.
Okay, so D, if you're here listening, yeah, sorry guys, sometimes we take a little longer per person. We try to be quick.
You can't rush spirit, can you? They're going to do what they want to do.
Well, and it's interesting because for the week I picked up like we're starting a healing path as a collective.
Thank God. Yes.
So I think people are like ready, like, they're just, they're tired of suffering, or they're tired of being in pain, whether that's physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever. And they're like looking to heal. Okay. And what's going to bring healing, right? So,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel that for sure. Healing is on its way to all of us, really. We just
we need it.
We need it so desperately. Yeah. So Dee's got her guard up a little bit from from past situations. I feel like it was a relationship because the Ace of Cups is in her past energy. So so maybe some arguing, some misunderstandings. Again, we've all been trying to speak our truth, and then it doesn't come across like we want it to come across, and so we're offending people without meaning to. In the past, I think that's what's changing. I think we're going to have a general understanding of where people are coming from. More compassion, I feel like, is entering into society as a whole on how people really feel. So I feel like that's where you're at right now. You're just kind of guarded. You've got one eye open. You've been through a lot, and there was a certain relationship in particular that really got your heart. It was close to your heart. It really was a Pisces, energy there, because it got you. It snagged your heart, this relationship. There's healing on the bottom of the deck for you. So you are healing from these relationships. Could be more than one in your life that you've just felt disconnected from. So now you've kind of closed off your heart a little bit to heal and to understand, to try to get some compassion in where others were coming from as well. And you're seeing yourself in a whole new way. You're seeing the yin and the yang of life. You're really starting to find balance in this is in your energy that you don't even know about yet. So this is your subconscious really working on you, showing you a different you, a different way to react, a different way to live your life, just a different path altogether. And that is wonderful because that pulls out the Fool in the future. So this is blind leap of faith. This is taking that step, even though you have no idea how that's going to work out for you. But you're done with that past, feeling insecure, feeling unwanted, feeling left out. You're just done with it. And good for you. You're walking away from it and you're going for that sunshine in the back. And this is the 8 of Cups here. And there is no better card when you've come out of a little bit of a guarded energy here. You're a little bit hurt still, a little bit stinging, but you're done with it. You're taking that leap of faith and you're going for it. So God help anyone that comes across your path now, Dee, because you're not holding back. You are no longer holding back on on fear of offending others, on fear of, see, you're balancing it out. Oh my God, and the world underneath that. So just like the others, you're balancing it out. You're looking at yourself. You're taking responsibility for your own words, but you're not taking responsibility for anything else anymore. It's not all your fault. It's time to walk away from that and take responsibility for you and not for the rest of the world. And that's great. That's going to bring you into that Fool energy where you don't really care and you're just going to step off that platform and fly. So that's lovely. Yes.
Okay. Well, so Dee hasn't returned back with any date of birth stuff. So, but I'm going to say, like, I'm tuning into your energy, Dee, and I can really feel in the chest. So, and kind of shaky. So I'm wondering if that's related to anxiety or panic attacks. Could be also like worry, like things are weighing heavy on your heart right now, and like trying to find some peace, right? Because I find like sometimes like not feeling good here can affect everything else, right?
Absolutely.
And it's almost like, and it's funny because I brought up the thing about healing just before we talked about Dee.
Yeah.
And it's like there must be a reason. So I feel like Dee, this is like I want to say, like, try not to worry about your love life or your fun. And it's easier said than done. It's almost about like healing. Like you got to heal this area or what's causing the anxiety, maybe the panic, if that's what you're experiencing. And I want to go, like, I almost want to tap. So I don't know, Dee, I'm not trying to discount the medical profession because, sometimes, we need more one than the other, or we need a combination of both. But it's almost like if you were to go on medication, it's quite doesn't do it for you. Like you need something more. I see water in front, so it's like, I don't know if you're near any kind of body of water, but like water would be very soothing and calming for you. And it could be like if you can sit by the ocean or sit by the stream or the lake or the whatever, or looking at water, calling that in. Guarantee that's going to start calming this area down where you feel like, okay, I feel good and I can, do this now, or I can, focus on this part of my life and see what I can bring in or what's my next step, because I just feel like this is all congested and hurting. Mm-hmm. And as much as I'd like to do a number, a card that says like, ta-da, it's all gone. It's going to involve some self decisions, like healing, that you need to bring in a modality to help you. So Dee, I don't know if you heard any of this, if you're present or you're going to come back to watch, but I hope you do, and that it brings you comfort and helps you tremendously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
Did you want to add anything?
I glossed over that that
Oh.
Ace of Cups because it's in her background for relationships.
Mm.
But look at how she's holding that cup of water,
Oh,
that
yeah.
cup of love, next to her chest there. And that's where this is all coming from. I think that's where you're feeling that too. It's time to heal that heart, time to heal that stress and anxiety, deep breathing, just focus on you. Just focus on you and really
Yeah.
heal that because you've got so much ahead of you. You really do. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yeah. Everyone pronounces it differently, right? It's one of those names. It's such a pretty name. I think it
Such a pretty
depends
name.
what language
Yeah.
you speak.
Yasmin, I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Yasmin, that's one. Yeah, because some cultures pronounce the J like a Y.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful name.
Okay, very specific question. And thank
Okay.
you for your date of birth. And I know what month it is because the day is there's no 22 month.
Good for you, Jasmine.
So wants to know about studies.
Okay.
Changed from university.
Studies.
So August
Studies. Oh,
22. So I'm just figuring out your numbers here.
yeah. Wow, I see the leap of faith. The Fool card pops out for new university. Oh boy, two major arcana and the Hierophant.
Oh, Julie, she lost her connection, everyone, so she'll be back. I'll take over. So I hope you're online right now, Jasmine. And so I'm just looking at your numbers. And right now, Jasmine, you're a number 8 year. So I feel like if I will succeed in your studies, I almost feel like, oh, here we go.
Retrograde.
I was starting to talk, so I don't know where you want to go. Do you want me to
No,
continue?
you can go. I know what I want
Okay.
to say, but you go.
Okay. So Jasmine, so you're in a number 8 year too, and that's a year of wanting to achieve. So it's like you're wanting results. You want to know your efforts are paying off or to show for it. So I can understand why you're saying like, oh, you're confused about or you're kind of lost about your studies because 8 doesn't relate to studies. 8 is about action. It likes action. It likes things to be fruitful. It's about like not getting stuff done, but like getting involved. And it feels like, with studies, it's almost like, it's a realm where like you're more sitting back because you're like observing, you're reading, you're integrating information first before you go out and use it, right? And it just feels like this is a time where it's like, well, I want to use what I know, or I want to feel like I'm contributing or bringing something into my life. I want to get something going. It's like do I keep hearing like doing, like this is a year about doing. I'm just wondering, like I almost want to say like taking a break and then maybe going back, but going back maybe in a year or so, like maybe finishing up next year or the year after. Or if you can, I don't know if you can do part-time where it's like, okay, I can, let's say maybe work, even if it's just something, if it's not related to your job, that's fine. Or I mean, not to your studies, I mean, just because it just feels like you want to feel like you're contributing and you're bringing something in besides just sitting around and studying instead of absorbing. It's almost like, well, I want to participate. That's what I get. Like you want to participate. And it could be maybe too, like, I don't know what you're studying, Jasmine, but can you get like work experience? Is there something where like, oh, if I apply for this program, or if they have a program where you can maybe apply some of your studies out there in the world? It may not be full pay or may not be something pay, could be even just volunteering just to feel like you're doing. Because it feels like she wants to prove her worth or prove, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Do you want to take over? I just.
Sure. Absolutely. If I don't get kicked off, I
Yeah.
hate that stupid internet drop. But
Yeah.
anyway, I see what you're saying. But I feel like, well, a lot of cards pulled out for one. The Fool jumped out at first. So that's the new university and the new start over. The Blind Leap of Faith that you just took. You really didn't think about it. And the Hierophant, that's what I was starting to talk about before I got cut off. So this is a breaking down of institutional beliefs. This is a breaking down of our programming and how we were raised, or what we were taught and really resonated with. So studies, obviously, is where your mind is with this Ace of Swords pulling out here too. But really, that's kind of part of your meditation. That's kind of part of you. You know, you like to study. You very much enjoy it. It doesn't even have to be on a particular subject. You really do enjoy all subjects, but you start to get so caught up in certain subjects, like maybe you start to falter on a certain subject, and so you start getting fearful that you're not going to be with the rest of them, that you're falling behind some way. And Spirit just wants me to really reiterate to you, there is room for play too. There is room for camaraderie with your classmates and those that are interested in what you're interested too. Don't forget about your imagination with the dragon in the sky behind the king here. You're doing just fine. You are doing just fine with what you're manifesting. You are manifesting your own future, and you're wanting to see what intrigues you, what interests you. And that's where you start to get a little bit fearful that if you start falling behind a little bit, you're never going to get caught up. And that's just simply not true. You not only will you get caught up, you will exceed because you're so focused on what you're doing. You're so focused. And you're ready to move forward with any subject too. So this is a card of action. This is the action I think Tina was picking up on, that it is time for you to take action. It's time for you to take control. If you feel like you're faltering in something, don't count on one source to help you get ahead, not one tutor, not one mentor. There's so many around us to choose from, especially in person. Try to connect with people. I know it's so hard with COVID to connect in person. You're probably even doing school remotely, but there are individuals around that are great mentors for us. But sometimes we get so focused in our studies and what we're learning and what we're, I get that way. I get hyper obsessed with what I'm learning because I want to learn it all. And so take that card of action, learn it all, but count on those around you to really help mentor you and to guide you too. So it's going to follow you. The knowledge will follow you as the subjects will catch up to you and where you're going. You might have a different way of calculating, maybe in math or science. Your brain might work a little bit differently, but that is not the wrong way. There's no wrong way to learn. Learning is everything. Education is everything. You can never go wrong when you're educating yourself on any particular thing. So
Yeah.
I don't see you failing in any subjects. I just see you having some self-doubt in certain subjects. And that's what Spirit wants to remind you, to let that self-doubt go, to learn something new about maybe a new way to learn a new way to learn in that subject that you're feeling behind on, and you'll be just fine. This is a great leap for you, a great move, and it's for your highest good. It really is. And it's going to help you change everything you think about studying and school and university. Your brain's just going to start going on auto drive, and you're just going to start looking at things a little bit differently. So
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Yeah. And it's interesting because like the 8 cycle that she's in, it's about confidence. That's what
Confidence. That's all you
right.
need.
So
Yes.
your confidence is it's going to feel like it's tested. So even if you thought like, I've never felt this way before, I always knew, or I wasn't sure.
I was always
And
head of the
this
class.
gets rattled. Yeah. So that's why I kind of feel like maybe that's why, like, if you are taking a break or stepping away a bit, or you're cutting back on classes, or, your school workload, I want to say that's great, because it's like you need to focus, let's say, on doing, right? Like it just feels like getting your, like, I want to say like your hands dirty. So even if it's like volunteering or a part-time job, I don't know why I get teaching. And she's got a number like the 22. It's a 4, you're naturally intelligent, Jasmine. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't take much for you to absorb information. And yeah, and that's somebody that's always, attracted to like schooling and learning. So it's almost like you'll have credential after credential
absolutely.
after your name. Like
That's
I
right.
mean, I don't know if Jasmine, if you're into psychology or teaching or whatever, but it's almost like, I want to go like the human sciences or the human mind with her. And um, like if you're second guessing or questioning like, should I stay in this field because it's so much,
Hmm.
I think you just need a break. Like it's like almost like you need to go
Yeah.
be part of the world instead of the school world. That's what I'm getting. And it doesn't
Yes.
mean it's a complete loss or you're going to lose it all. You're not. It's just a little step away. And then because it's like I see you going back into studying again, but it's like maybe in a year or two, like full
Hmm.
time, or if that makes sense. So that's what I'm picking up for her.
See
Um,
it. Yes.
Thank you, Jasmine. I hope you heard all that, and that it helped. And we
Yes.
appreciate you being here.
Yes. Thank you, Jasmine. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget, there's fun time too.
Yeah, yeah. Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, I see there's some people, if you feel like, oh, you're skipping over me, it's because I know we've read for you before, and I'm just trying. We want to get to the people who've never had one. I did. Have we ever done Carrie? Whitfield? I don't think we have.
I don't think so. Maybe.
No. So,
That's
Carrie,
okay.
guess what? You're the next person.
Wow.
And anything.
And the crowd goes wild for Gary. Anything. Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
Gary.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Carrie.
Oh, God.
Well, Carrie, I just did your cycle. You're in a 9 year.
Oh, Carrie. I'm
But
sorry.
guess what? I just started my 9 year. So I told her, let's try to like see the good in all that. Okay. So Carrie.
They're not all bad.
Yeah, so Carrie, this is well, and she's almost done. So Carrie, your cycle will finish in February. So I mean, you're halfway, right? More than halfway, maybe. So I'm wondering if it's been tough. Like, I don't know if you felt like things have been heavy or tough, or like you're just pulling along or dragging along, trying to
Yeah.
get some, maybe sometimes getting through the day is a chore. Because this is a time of like, you're cleaning up, like you're clearing, and it's a healing year. That's what it's ultimately about. So you're letting go, and it's endings, and finishing up, tying up loose ends, finishing up any things that's open that hasn't felt complete in your life. Healing. So this is a good time. Like healing and self-care is truly, truly important.
Yeah.
So that means like having a trusted friend or family member you can unload. Okay, and they won't mind hearing you unload time and time again when you're in this cycle. It's also about Reiki's really good. So it's like alternative healings that where it feels like they're pulling any heaviness or pulling any sadness out of you. Okay. It's also you find like maybe people from the past comes up, and things from the past comes up a lot for you. So it's like that's what you're healing. Also, like past things can be a gift. So it could be, let's say, oh, I'm going to listen to this movie. I've been, because it warms my heart or it helps me, or a food from your past, like oh, I'm going to eat lasagna, like my mom used to make because it's comforting. So like comfort food, things like that. I keep hearing old world charm. There's a question of wanting to visit ruins, like, and I see like Greece around her. So maybe not. I don't know if you've been thinking of going to Greece, Carrie, or you're interested in going to Greece or like the Roman kind of thing. But picking that up. And again, though I'm not getting like, maybe not this year, like maybe April, maybe next year. I'm wondering if this would be a birthday thing, like this would be a birthday treat, like, you know, you book a
Nice.
trip to Greece or like the Mediterranean. The other thing too is like knowing when to say no or step away. Like I just feel like, Carrie, just be really mindful. That's going to be part of your self-care. So even though, let's say if people, you know, you were helpful or you got involved with certain projects or, you know, things, and it's like you feel like I can't do it, then trust that, listen to that, like step away, stay no. I don't know what you wanted to add.
Oh my God. I was blocking this spammer. Okay. So
Okay.
it's been so hard for Carrie. It really, really has. It's been I'd say longer than COVID by far, and probably beyond, probably 10, 12 years for Carrie. It's been not easy. The Lovers pulls up in your current energy. So this is a soul contract. This could be many soul contracts. You know, we're here to learn from each other. And it's usually a intense contract, though, a life lessons out of this relationship. And those are never easy, but it's somebody from your past. You've spent probably many lifetimes together. You have a true connection with this person. No doubt. There's a bond here that goes way, way far back, probably to childhood, but maybe beyond that. It's intense. It's growing you. It's learning you. It's helping you to learn these boundaries we keep talking about, learn these, what you can tolerate and what you can't. In the past situation, the Tower and the Devil pulls out. So this is toxic relationships around you. This is toxicity really surrounding you. You've had a lot of toxicity around you, pulling your energy down. It's like you've had these vampires on your good energy blood, you know, just feasting off of you. And it hurts. It hurts so bad when you're like that. So this 9-year good for you is to clear all that away. It's really to do that. It's to end these toxic relationships that you feel like, I can't step away from that. I can't, you know, in the future, the Page of Cups pulls up. Well, this is my When Pigs Fly card. You can't imagine stepping away from toxicity because it's been in your life for so long. So, but it's time to, you really, all of those lessons really, honestly, Carrie, have led you to follow your intuition, to listen to spirit and what your higher self is telling you. Our higher selves are always guiding us away from these situations because they're so very painful. So then these 9 years come along and the universe just takes it down. It's not anything you have to do. These bonds it's time for them to be cut, regardless of how you feel about them or not. Because I am this person, Carrie. I get sucked into relationships throughout my life where people really need me. They count on me. To uplift them, to help them through the hard times. And I'm there for you. I am there for you. But of course, I go through my own hard times. I go through my own sorrows. And that's when I need to reach out to these people that I have helped. And you'll find in that 9-year, it's not who you thought it was. It's a big shocker of who really is going to reciprocate what you've given to them, and you've given for a very long time. So now this 9 years to show you who that paid off for and who it didn't. And if it didn't, you need to walk away. You need to let the universe let this fall away and move on, because no one can keep living in that energy. You can't. You have to go into this next 1 year. This year coming up for you is going to be fantastic because you really have learned how to stand on your own 2 feet. It doesn't matter who's around you now because you won't allow these people to steal from you your energy, your time, your love, your compassion. They will eat it up, especially in this world, you know, especially now. So, but this year you're going to learn who that is. You already know who that is. It's not going to be any surprise for you. It's not going to be any sudden severing that you weren't aware of. So please don't be afraid of it. Please just balance into it. And when you come into this 1 year that's coming for you, you'll know how to stand on your own 2 feet. You'll know what you can tolerate and what you can't. And the boundaries already built for you, already built. So good for you. And I'm glad that's over for you. I'm really glad to see that over for you. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're having this 9 year.
Everything you're sharing, like I get really emotional and teary. So I'm wondering, Carrie, if it's been really emotional and things have been weighing heavy on your heart, and it's like pain, like people have hurt you, and
Yes.
they're saying things like, or they're revealing things to you that it's like where, like almost like you might feel like where was I? Like was my head in the
Yes.
clouds or in the sand?
Yeah.
And
How did I
just
not see that?
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's almost like um, it's hurtful. So it's like
Yeah.
that's the pain, and it's almost like, okay, doesn't mean it's always true. That's their truth. It doesn't
Rarely.
have to be
Exactly.
don't take that on. And I just feel like, really healing. Like that's why the self-care, and
Yes.
and like if that means you have to pull away, you pull away.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing I want to say on a different note is like I'm getting like sauna and salt baths or whatever. So I don't know, Carrie, like if you live in an area where there's a place you can go for the steam bath or a sauna, do that.
Yeah.
Or it could be, let's say, in your home, like maybe running the bath or shower where it gets really steamy in the room and using like a salt product, like because I'm just, I know, what they start to sell is you put it, these, I want to say pod, but it's something that you, like a puck that you drop in your
Oh,
shower.
a bath bomb or a shower bomb. Yeah.
Shower, it's a shower thing. So it
Yeah.
releases like these scents or releases something because of the steam, and it's supposed to be like invigorating or healing. That's what I'm getting around, Carrie. Because it just
Yes.
feels like you got to clear out. Like there's a lot of stuff you're clearing out that you're
A lot
holding,
of
like that's holding
toxicity.
on
Yeah.
to you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel you, Carrie.
Me
I don't know if
too.
any of that made sense. I don't
I
know. I don't
feel
know, but
you.
I hope it
Yeah.
helped. And I mean, I know a lot of that was personal, and yeah.
Well,
So,
and it
but
doesn't
thank
mean
you.
an end to
Mm,
relationships, Carrie, either, because I've gone through
no.
those times too. And I've been married 35 years, 36 years next month. So it doesn't mean that. It just means a
No.
new you, what you will tolerate, where your boundaries are. We're creating these
Yeah.
boundaries, Carrie. So it doesn't mean anything that you're going to never have to say goodbye to people. You're
No.
going to have to say goodbye to the right people for sure. And they'll leave your life on their own
Yeah, that's
accord.
right. The universe is
Nothing.
helping you that way. Yeah.
That's right. So don't be afraid of that.
Yeah. So if there's something ending in a relationship, it's because the universe they're trying to help you.
That's right.
And in some relationship, it's going to be like, well, I'm going to end this how we relate or how we talk or how we
Exactly.
feel. So it could be
Our way. That's right.
an aspect of something that ends. So
That's right.
yeah, it's
That's
a
right.
it's a very healing year. That's what I want to say.
Very. Yes. Very.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Carrie, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I hope that
It's
helped.
like,
I really do. I know it's just
yes.
hard. Um,
You're going to be just fine. That's what I know.
yeah, I know.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Like who are just joining, because we're in the second hour of being on
Yeah.
air with our free mini psychic readings.
Yes.
So just going to quickly update those who have joined in this hour. So welcome. We appreciate you
Welcome.
being here. We try to get to the newbies first and try to go in order as they appear in the chat room. Julie is using tarot cards and I use numerology. So with that, that means I need at least the birth month and the day you were born. You don't have to share the year if you don't want to, that's fine. If you're sharing your birth month, can you please put it in name form, meaning like if it's, let's say your birthday is 8/12. Well, I don't know if that's December 8th or if that's August 12th. So please write, August 12th or December 8th, okay? And if you have a question, great. We'll focus on your question. If not, that's okay. We'll share whatever comes through the strongest, okay?
Yes. You're very welcome, Carrie. Good
And we
luck.
appreciate, like, if you want to give feedback, we appreciate honest feedback, whether we're right or wrong,
Yes.
because, I mean, we're not
Right?
always right. We don't claim to
Right?
be 100%. So,
That's
but
right.
there is, I'm just scrolling back. Who was she? Linda Watson.
Linda.
Linda,
Linda.
Linda.
Linda,
There's a
Linda.
video of a little child. He's so cute. He goes, Linda, Linda. Listen,
Oh,
Linda. Have you seen it? It's so cute.
no.
He's getting into trouble And
Yeah.
he's trying to talk his way out of trouble, and he keeps repeating it. And it looks like he's 3, but he's talking like he's like 50. And he's like, Linda, Linda.
Oh, that's so
So every time
cute.
I see the name Linda, I think
Linda,
it's just a cute video.
listen to me, Linda.
Yeah, Linda, Linda. So Linda.
All right. Have we said her name enough?
I know. General reading, March 18th. Seems like we've got like August and March are,
Right?
yeah. Oh, there's been a few. Yeah, no, there was an April and May. So, okay, so March 18th.
Linda's ending a
I'm gonna
cycle as
see.
well, which is good.
8 year. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of 8 years.
A lot of 8. Time to
Do you
get
want me
to work. Yeah,
You
you
want me to
go.
go first?
Yes, yes.
So Linda, you're in the 8 year. And that's going until the end of December though. So this is like, you're in the last part of it, the last push. So I really want you to like go for it. If there's certain goals, things you want to try to achieve, like really try to push yourself, because this is a year to push yourself and to be persistent and to go after, like to dream big, think big, be big. Okay, that's because 8 is a big number. It's also too about quality over quantity. So even though, let's say we're thinking, let's say, oh, I want lots of this, look at the quality of it. The more you can focus on the quality of it, so whether that's a relationship, the money, the job, a relationship of any kind, so it doesn't have to be intimate. The more you try to focus on the quality of it, the more rich you'll feel, or the more good comes through it, right? I keep hearing gambling.
It's
Almost like,
interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I want to say like there's something like because I'm getting like this with Linda, and it's like, should I or shouldn't I? Because it feels like it's a big gamble. It could be
Yeah.
huge. So it's
Mm.
like something going off in a completely different direction, or or going off the deep end. Like it just feels like it's out of character, or it's like huge, like something you would have, it's like, oh, is it bigger than me? Am I capable? Like, do I deserve this? That kind of thing. And I almost want to say like, why not? Like,
Yeah.
what do you have? I keep going like, what do you have to lose, right?
Right.
Why not?
Yeah.
I also keep getting like sun. Like, so I'm wondering, Linda, if you've been thinking about, I don't know where Linda lives. Linda, I don't know where you're from. So anyways, I want to say with Linda, I keep getting like fun in the sun. So I don't know if you live in a climate where there is a lot of sun, but yeah, you do need to be outside more. You need to have more fun in the sun. It'll invigorate you and energize you. And if this isn't the case, like maybe I'm wondering if this is like you're contemplating a move, like, and that would be like maybe in a sunnier location, or in a location where there is more sunshine. Because if that's the case, it's like, yeah, it's like you need the sun. Like the sun cheers you up, invigorates you. It keeps you in a positive flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like, and for some reason I see cactuses. So I don't know if you're like, that would be like what, Arizona, New Mexico,
Yeah.
Mexico. I
Right.
don't know what other places have cactuses, like desert, like that's like desert like. So I don't know. I don't know if you're in an area that's already desert like, or you're drawn to that. It could
Mm.
also mean like maybe you're shopping for plants and you get more cactus. I don't know.
I think she's from Canada. She says Canada. Miss going away.
Oh,
Love the sun.
okay. Okay. So I'm wondering then, like, Linda, then are you contemplating moving south? That might be like part of the big gamble.
Maybe.
Yeah. Um,
Maybe.
it's like, yeah, but it's almost like you got to get all your ducks in a row. Like it's, even though it's like big gamble, it's like, but getting my ducks in a row and knowing what's what.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm getting like new, like, so if it is going south and you're to contemplate, no, she's not. Oh, she wants a trip. Okay, so then maybe you are going to go on a trip. then. And it'd be like, if it's in the States, maybe more New Mexico than Arizona, because I'm seeing new. What other places have new in it?
New York.
New York, no, that's not. That's
You know
not
I
at
suck
all.
at geography. New Hampshire.
No,
What the fuck are you asking me for? Okay.
Because you're in the States and I can't think right now. Usually I'm good with geography and I'm like,
New
I don't
England.
know. No. So I'm just going to stick with New Mexico because I just see cactus and I'm feeling
that
like,
makes sense. New Mexico.
and I see desert,
yes.
and it's warm.
Yes.
So like
it's
New
very
Mexico,
Arizona-like.
or even going into Mexico if there's a location with new in it. So it could, or it could be like going to Mexico and it's a new location, right? That could
Mexico.
be it. But
yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like a gamble is going to pay off or something, or you're going to be like, oh, I'm glad I did this. But it feels like you almost like you got to decide before the end of the year. There's a bit of a rush to it. So that's my share.
That's
I'm
your
wondering
share.
if it's career. Yeah, she says she's not thinking of moves. So I'm wondering if it might be career.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be. Okay.
All right.
So you share what your cards say.
I see. I see where you're going with that, with the sun.
Mm.
I feel like there was some things that weren't known to Linda in the past. The moon pulled up in the past, and temperance. So there was some hidden agendas that she didn't see, that she didn't know, that she couldn't know, because that's how we grow and learn. So these epiphanies kind of crept into her this year, I feel like. So she's kind of had an epiphany of maybe things need to change. Maybe things are hidden from me. She started feeling that, like she didn't know the whole story, right? She needed more information. But the current energy pulled up the Knight of Cups and the Devil. So this tells me relationship, some kind of love gamble. Maybe she's met somebody, or she's thinking about a new life with somebody, a new start with somebody. Things are still not revealed, though. The devil sometimes can mean addiction to the way we feel about things, addiction to the way we feel about love, addiction to the way we feel about where we live. We get caught up in the in the risky, so much of the risk part of things, that we pull back then, and we don't make the decision because we're scared to take a risk. It's a risk when we step out of our norm, when we take a leap of faith, when we accept a love offer, when we accept a job, when we say, okay, yeah, maybe it is my turn. And then that devil comes in and says, don't forget the last time that you did this, the last time you took a chance, the last time, right, that you trusted. Don't forget that it all fell apart. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm thinking with the gamble, there's things that are going on that she's trying to decide, will that make me happy? She had a wish fulfillment on the bottom of the deck, which meant she was going for her dream. She was going for what she wanted. She was manifesting a brilliant future for herself, but there were unknown options in what she doesn't know. So Spirit is saying she had choices to make, and they were not easy choices. She had to really dig deep with the Hermit card, go retrospective, go inside and make these choices. It wasn't just a pros and cons type thing, because that was the old way of thinking. That was the old way of finding solutions to you. So you're coming into a new way of doing all of this. You're ending another karmic cycle here. So you are ending the way that you used to make these decisions, and that feels a little unsettling for you, but it's changing your perspective with the Hangman. We all fall into this energy where we get kind of stuck then, because then it's so scary to take that leap of faith, because you've been burned so bad. You didn't know everything in the past. So when you were making decisions, you didn't have all the information. But you do now. Those options have been revealed to you. This is unknown. So now Spirit is saying, here's what the options are. Go retrospective, change your perspective on how things work out for you. Flip that upside down and really come into that light. Really connect into spirituality more and your higher self. Once again, let your higher self guide you through these decisions instead of being so logical about them, because you're very logical. I can see that in the cards. You're very logical. You don't just jump. You really think things through, and you make the right decision for you. And you will continue to do that, but there's a little bit of healing that needs to be done, and that retrospection really needs to come into play with you so that you can find that higher light, see how it's just guiding you so intimately at this point. You're really connected in now, and now your intuition is going to guide you on these decisions instead of your logic. So it's okay to step away from your logic for a minute. There's not enough logic in this world. If you ask me, you are one of those logical voices. I can see that in the cards, and that's so wonderful. It's time to end that karmic cycle that you've been in anyway, with that toxicity and the doubting yourself, the self-doubt, and the addiction almost to self-doubt. It's time to just let that flow away from you. You're coming into the 9-year next year too. So the universe will take those things away from you naturally, because it's time for you to step forward and trust yourself first and foremost, above all else. Trust yourself and God. And it's time for you. I can clearly see that you have the information you need now. You have everything you need to make these decisions. Trust yourself. You got this. And the world's your oyster. It really is. Yeah.
I just feel like a career change is coming up for you, Linda. So
Absolutely.
And I see resume. So that's, for me, that's a symbol, like you're going to change. Maybe not what you do, but
the way you do it.
Yeah, or where you work or how you work. But there's something.
Right.
Yeah. And I know, like with COVID, like, things are always, travel's affected still by that, but I still get a sense she's going to go on a trip. Like she's going to need a vacation, or she wants a vacation. So that could be at the end of the year, like December.
She needs it.
January. Yeah. So
she needs it for that hermit card to really find yourself. Just go on a sabbatical for yourself. Yeah. Doesn't mean to travel even, just sit in sabbatical. Yeah.
And it's almost like she's overwhelmed. So it's almost like one thing at a time, if you can.
Yeah, she's overthinking.
If you're going to make change, like if you're changing anything, try to change one thing at a time.
Absolutely.
Or pace yourself somehow.
Yes, pace yourself. You're doing great.
Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. But
you are doing fabulous.
So Linda, thank you for being here, and I hope those messages helped. She had lots of nice things to say for you.
Oh, good.
So
lots and lots of choices and decisions. Yeah, you do. It seems like your plate is full. A lot of cards pulled out for you. That tells me a lot of options are in front of you. Take your time. You got all the information you need is available to you. So just take your time, and nothing has to be rushed. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So I'm just scrolling back here. So Jam Tan is here.
What is that?
And Jam Tan. Yeah.
Love it.
I know it's cute. It almost sounds like a rapper. I don't know.
Jam,
or DJ. I don't know.
Beautiful Jam. Yes.
So Jam, soulmate question. So that's for me. I like to look at it as love. I'm just going to be honest, and this isn't to sound harsh, and this is my belief for everybody, including myself. When it comes to soulmates, I feel that it's not just about intimate relationships. Like your soulmate can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a pet. So that's one reason why I don't like that question, because sometimes when people say I'm going to meet my soulmate, well, what happens if it's a friend or if it's a pet, right?
Right.
Because I feel soulmates have the purpose of helping us heal. Mm-hmm. Our soul, right? Because it's like we had a connection, or we had at least a life or more in the past, if you believe in reincarnation. So when a soulmate comes in, it's like to try to clear up past life stuff so you can move forward in this lifetime. I know that might sound heavy. So sometimes our soulmates don't stay with us forever. It's not all lovey-dovey like these, some of these systems make us out to believe, or some of these readers make out to believe. So I would rather you, if you want really like a love, like I would say true love, That's what I would tell. That's what I tell my clients if that comes up. You know, you want
Yeah.
a love that's true and that will meet you and love you for you, right?
Yes.
So she understands. So that's good. And I know she put her date of birth. So I'm going to focus on love. And it looks like you're ready to go. So you go
Yes.
ahead. Okay.
Oh my God, damn. Yes, your soulmate is coming. Again, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords popped out. And this is in your unknown. So you don't see this coming. You don't see this soulmate coming. So it's probably somebody new, somebody, or you've just met them. But that's a power couple. That is a couple who understands each other. They've balanced themselves out individually. Now they can come together. There's playfulness there with that dragon again, with the King of Swords. This soulmate of yours is very playful, happy-go-lucky, cutting out the drama. This king has been through drama and cut it all out with that sword of his. So you won't have to deal with any drama in this one. And you've done the same. You've cut out your own drama. And you had to both do that to come together. There was a lot of drama in each of your lives independently, but you really learned how to stand on your own 2 feet here. You really balanced out. And when we do that, that's when that soulmate finally does come into us, right? I mean, we want because we feel like we're not complete, right? Without our soulmate. And the truth is you were complete all along. And as soon as you grasp that and you hold that close to your chest, that completionness, I am whole, I am complete, that soulmate just comes rushing in because you're ready. And Ace of Pentacles pulled up in your future. So this soulmate is going to be financially secure. They won't be relying on you for financial support. You can really trust that this soulmate is coming in to love you and who you are and what you've created for yourself here, how you've stood on your own 2 feet. You're going to respect that about your soulmate, and your soulmate's going to respect that about you. There's reciprocity there. Time frame, again, 10 of Wands tells me time to lay down those burdens is what that means. Time to lay down that needing a soulmate to feel complete, that need to be in love, that need to complete yourself. You've really learned how to just be whole with or without the soulmate. And October, of course, makes me think, very soon that soulmate's going to be coming in for you. And probably October. And that just completes a wish fulfillment. This is what you've been standing on. This was at the bottom of the deck, your foundation. You've wished for this completeness, for this wholeness to wash over you, to feel safe and secure and accepted. We've all been feeling so disjointed from society and people and disconnected. So you've just been manifesting this connection. Somebody who really, really understands you, Jam. Somebody who looks into your eyes and knows what you're thinking, and you're saying the same things. You're jinxing each other with the same words, and you're just really connecting, a deep, deep connection coming in for you. Your current energy, though, says, nope, that's not for me. That's never going to happen. When pigs fly is going to be when I find my soulmate. I've been waiting forever and ever and ever, but you had to do the hard work to stand on your own 2 feet and grab your own happiness alone. And you did it. You did it. Wish fulfilled. So King and Queen of Swords coming in to show me, yes, absolutely, probably October.
That's interesting because that's when her cycle changes is in October.
Oh, great. Yes, Jam.
So Jam Tam, you're leaving the 9. And you're going to enter a number 1 year. Thank God. You're going to feel a big difference.
Yes.
I just feel like you've been really teary and emotional. It's like, why me? Like, why aren't these repeated for me? And why can't, why
not meant for me?
And it's almost, what? Leave that all behind now. Okay,
yes.
We're stepping into the new. You're going to have fresh starts. It's a new life, like clean slate. Right. Okay.
That's right.
I get dancing. Like I feel like these moves. So like this.
Oh yeah, she's going to be.
And I'm getting like you're going to be like breaking out of the flag. Like you're going to be ready to party. It doesn't mean you're going to be a party girl, but almost like, okay, I'm ready to engage in life again. Right? Like I'm ready to have fun and feel alive and to, and to like just be out there. I want to say accept invitations because I feel like there's a possibility of you meeting the person through an invite. and I keep hearing
Mhm.
patio. So I'm wondering if this is someone's own home and they have like a patio party.
Mhm.
And but I'm getting like, and I'm seeing twinkly lights. So I don't know if this is like, and I don't know where you live, Jamtan, like what part of the world, because it patio, like if you like, okay, so where I am in Canada, it's like there's no way that's going to happen because it could be snowy
Yeah.
this time of year. Like it has to
Yeah.
be really nice. So I don't know, like it could be like connected to Halloween. It could be somebody's birthday. Oh, she's in Southeast Asia, so it'll be
Oh,
warm.
yeah.
So yeah, so I just feel like, cause I want to say fall, but like my fall, but it's warm. So
Yeah.
it's like that would make sense where you are at. So yeah, so accept invitations, especially if it's new, like you don't know the person, but it's through another friend or a family member, and it's like come with me, and you'd
Yeah.
be like I don't know, but just go, okay? Like go have fun. If somebody
Right.
completely new is coming. I don't know if you want really tall, but it doesn't look very tall, like maybe an inch or two above you. So if you're hoping like, because I know some people they want like really tall, eh?
Yeah.
But very nice personality. Um,
Yeah.
you might be a little cocky, like
Yeah.
confident though, but it might come through as being cocky person.
Yeah.
And oh, so she said she's 5'3". So I'm getting this person is about between 5'6" and 5'8". See what I mean? So it's like it's okay, like it's an average height, but not tall.
Right.
Um, yeah, so I'm hearing the music and there's dancing, and you're just
Yes.
not sure. And I think the sense of humor that's might throw you off because it's like you might not like the sense of humor, but just give it a chance. So yeah, I feel like new love and but like after October, like Julie said. So
Yeah. I feel
yeah.
like there's going to be a party with tiki torches.
Yeah,
Like a,
see, that's what I
right?
mean.
You're
Yeah,
going to
because
be
it feels
walking
like
up. Yeah. You
yeah,
see
yeah,
these tiki torches, this party, this yeah, party atmosphere. You're going to be walking up, and
yeah,
letting those burden down. Some friend's going to say, "Come on, let loose," and you go,
yeah.
"Okay, yeah."
But yeah, but I don't feel like, like I want to say like, is it for Halloween? Is it for Christmas? Is it the New Year? And it's like that. Like it doesn't feel like it's connected
Mm-mm.
to a special occasion. It's just like a
Mm-mm.
patio party.
Yeah,
Like
I
just
totally
just
see it.
something, right? And I keep
Hmm.
going like this with dancing, like it's
Yeah,
party music, like or dance music. So
yeah,
yeah,
for
it's on
sure.
its way.
Looks fun.
And leave the past behind. Don't bring
Yeah,
that with you.
yeah.
Okay.
Let it go. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jen. Well, I hope that all helped, and thanks
Yes.
for being here.
Thank you, Jam. Good
How you doing,
luck.
Julie?
I'm
We've been on
okay.
for an hour and a half. Okay.
Okay, let's do a few more and then we wrap it up.
Okay. So I'm just scrolling. Oh, there's so many of you. You guys, we're not going to get to everyone. I know that.
I'm sorry. Come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's one regular, Eleanor, she's saying she's got chronic pain. So Eleanor, I'm just going to say to you emotion code, and I'm going to send you a private message and like give you a couple of recommendations because
Yes.
this is something that I've just discovered recently, and it's holy cow, this modality has made a big difference for me in many
Yeah.
ways. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to
So
have to
I'm
hear
going to
about this.
message you. Yeah. So I'll message you that info. So I just wanted her
Yeah.
not to know, like, I don't want her to suffer
No, and
chronic pain.
some kind of information is coming to you, Eleanor, to help you. Maybe it's Tina's message.
Yeah.
But I am sending you all of my love and light and healing, Eleanor. I know you'll find some kind of tidbit, some kind of information is going to come into you very quickly, and it's going to really, really help. And you won't have to sleep with one eye open, always on guard of what's going to help you. You're going to do fine with this new information. It's going to help you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I
So
see
I
that.
am just, okay. So I believe, okay, Caitlin. I don't know if Caitlin's still here. I love it how she says, I knew would love a wee card. I wonder
A
if she's
weed card.
Scottish.
Maybe. I love it.
Yeah, that's what she wrote. A
I
wee
love a
card.
weed
I wonder
card.
if you're from Scotland. That's probably
Love
not a
it.
Scottish accent either. What
It was a
time
good
are
try.
you? I know.
Lovely
I think
card.
I think when I feel like if I'm not on camera, like I feel like I could do any accent, but so like let's say amongst friends I could, but in
Yeah.
like this, I probably sound like an idiot.
Or in the
So
shower. I'm
like, yeah,
great.
okay, she's probably like, that's the worst Scottish accent I've ever heard.
You know she's cracking up at you.
Okay, so yeah. Um, oh my gosh, Caitlin. So I don't know if you're October 12th or December 10th, but they're pretty close. So I could
Yeah.
do, let's see. I'm gonna say, I guess it would be general, right? Yeah, it would be general reading. Okay, are you ready? It looks like you're ready.
Well, so many cards pulled out. It wasn't just a wee card. It's just a deck,
Okay.
it's a lot of cards pulled out, but it's been hard. On the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I mean, a double whammy. It's been not easy for you.
Oh,
You've been going through a lot of stress, and but the 10 really is great for me to see because it means you're walking away from it. It means you're burning them all up, and there's a great card in my other deck that shows these 10 pieces of paper just literally burning away above your head. You're just kind of letting all that sorrow go. You can't hold on to it forever. There's been some dominance in your life, some kind of, the Emperor pulls up in your past energy. So some kind of controlling energy that really wanted to have a say so in what you did and where you went and who you saw and who you become. Like they wanted to have this influence over, like they had made you in a kind of way. I'm not abusive. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm just seeing a little bit of a manipulation, I guess is a better word there. Um, and you're just looking for happiness. You're just looking for that love and support and connection, and that is around you. Absolutely, you have that as well, but you're really trying to find that on your own 2 feet too with this queen. You're very psychic, you're very intuitive, you almost see these things coming, these relationships that just want to have a little too much say so in your life. And that Ten of Swords means you're just kind of letting that go. Why would you listen to that kind of banter, whoever that person is or people? So you're just letting it go. You've got the Five of Cups, which is wonderful to see for that past, for the future energy, that you are just letting that kind of control go. That can come from a boss, from a friend, from a mother. It's just this kind of, they wanted to uh, take you and kind of mold you into who they wanted you to be. And which is great. They were looking out for your higher good with the Emperor. It's not a bad energy at all. It could be a father, really, is what the card does show too as well. But it's not a bad energy. But you're letting that go. You just decided that you've got to be you, and you're done with that heartache, and you're done with that sadness. You're coming into the King of Wands yourself, so you've got divine protection behind you. Go ahead and be who you want to be, without the peanut gallery telling you who you are and where you should go, and it's time to let it go, because it just breaks your heart. It just makes you sad
oh,
because you're never living up to who they think you are. And so they're always trying to make you feel like it's your fault that you're not living up to that. It's your doing that you're not living up to who they think you should be. And it's simply not the case. That's going to make you so strong, though. This is the card of Leo. Leo is full of strength, and the sun is the major arcana for Leo. So all of that, even though it was horrible and self-defeating in your brain because you were always trying to live up to it, and you're such a good person, and I can do this, I can be that person, I can be who they want me to be. It just gave you the strength to be who you need to be, and that's to stand up for yourself and create those boundaries. We've been talking about those boundaries in all readings. What can we tolerate anymore? And this kind of energy, we can't tolerate it anymore. It's been here too long now. It's been quite some time that the divine masculine has really had a voice. And that's just an energy. That's not a sex. It's really not. It has nothing to do with male or female. It's a divine energy, it's great, the Emperor, because they take the lead. They say, this will help us as a whole. This is where we need to go. They They're always looking for the betterment, but sometimes you are your best in that moment. And if they're not seeing that, then you just get defeated and you're going to give up. So it's time for this energy to ease up on us now. Ease up, back off for a minute. Let me find myself. Let me find my happiness. And I don't really care what you have to say anymore. I really don't. And that doesn't mean you have to cut these relationships out of your life. Absolutely not. You just have to put up those boundaries and take the leap of faith on yourself. Take a leap of faith on yourself, and you will never go wrong. Just, Caitlin, don't listen to anyone but Caitlin, and you will flourish into this 10 of Cups. You really will go happen so quickly as soon as you say no, and you take a step back. Everyone will love you for it. You'll get the respect you've always wanted for it. Because how can they respect you when you keep trying to live up to their expectations instead of your own? So there's just never this respect for you that you so greatly deserve. So this is it. This is it. You listen to you. You listen to your intuition, to your gut, and who you want to be and who you've become. You're such a beautiful, lovely energy. I can just see it exuding out of these cards. You just haven't had a chance to show the world yet. But your time is coming very, very soon. I would say next month too. After this Mercury retrograde is going to really start removing that control from your life just naturally and allow you to take that leap of faith that you so desperately want. This is what you want. So you go for that and you don't even look back. Don't look back at that sadness. It taught you what it needed to teach you, and let it go. Just let it go.
Wow, that's a lot.
It was
Caitlin,
a lot. Yes,
yeah, Caitlin, the main thing I get is you want to run away from home.
Right? And you should.
Like she wants to escape. And I don't know if, like, I just get travel in it. Like, yes, travel would do the world of good for you right
Really
now.
would.
And I don't know how possible that is for you. And I know, like, so many places are very strict because of the COVID, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know where you stand with all that. So it could just be maybe, could it be like maybe traveling in your own country? You know, is that easier for now?
Absolutely, it could. For sure.
Or
Even in your
if
own mind, you
yeah,
can.
yeah,
Yeah. Escape. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's like she wants to escape. It's like she can't. She's trying to get away. She's trying to get away.
Yeah.
So I don't. Whether your birthday's in October, December, you're in a 9-year. So again, oh, we lost Julie. So Julie just lost her connection. I'll keep going. So Caitlin, so basically that means it's a year about endings and tying up and finishing loose ends. It's about you reflecting and contemplating life again. Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
So yeah, so Caitlin is contemplating life, and there's a lot of reflection, a lot of soul searching, and you're still young, but I mean, I want to say at times it doesn't matter the age. Like you can be 90 or you can be 20, and you'll have those moments. You'll have times in your life where you're like, oh, I'm contemplating and soul searching. So I feel that's where you are. And I think travel is would be like a healing, because it's almost like, you're discovering things and you're going to be learning. It's a type of education and an experience, about life and people that, you would be drawn to and are drawn to your energy that you would pick up on and would be like, oh, this is what I do like and don't like and where I want to go next, and that kind of thing. So I want to say, like, if you can travel, really look into that. And it would just be too then, like, if you do travel, let's say country to country or place to place, it could be like, well, maybe it's about waitressing or getting a job where, like, okay, I can make so much money and then go on to the next with it, because it's like you don't have to really commit. Let's say like an office job, or you see what I mean, or if it's So look into that.
Yes.
Can you just, I don't know, Caitlin, if you do biking, like bicycle kind of biking, can you just be careful with your foot or the ankle, because it might get caught on something. Like, I don't know if you're going to get caught, like in the wheel, or you're gonna like miss the pedal and it, you know, you hit your foot or hurt something, because I see blood and it, like there's some
Boy.
cuts and scrapes, so just be aware of that. Um, Finishing things up, yeah. I just feel like you are on a soul searching path right now, and in a year, this time next year, there's going to be so much growth. Like some people won't recognize you, and it's not because of your outward appearance, it's just like who you are from the inside out. So tremendous growth is coming your way.
Absolutely.
And I just keep, you know, what lights you up, what brings light to your world. That's what you need to go. So think of like the moth, you know, like the moth is always attracted to the light, you know, and that's what you need to do. So it's like what lights you up. And if it's like the idea of like, I'm bringing up travel again, if it's like, oh, that lights me up. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I want, then do that if you can. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
So Caitlin, I hope that all helped. Thanks for
Yes.
being here.
You got this, Caitlin. You absolutely got this. Get out of your head, though. Don't keep torturing yourself with self-defeating talk. You don't deserve it.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
And yeah. And thanks for sharing the page to those around you, because I saw her like commenting on some other names. We won't be able to get to them, but are you able to do another one?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Ava, thank you for the kind comments on my cards. These are the Light Seers. I remembered the box.
Oh, right.
The Light Seers Tarot deck, and they are my favorite, very favorite. I get so many messages. The author is Chris Ann, so
yeah, those are nice.
I wanted to make sure I showed those. So thank you, Ava.
So Kelly Smith, are you here? We hope you're still here. If not, you're going to come back and see this.
Yes.
So
Kelly Smith.
I'm just trying to block and delete some people that
are
supposed to be here.
Right.
Yeah, there's people that jump on that say they are readers and they either message you or they want you to message them. And I mean, it's up to you. It's your choice, but they're not affiliated with us in any shape or form. So we can't vouch for them.
That's right.
Kelly, I think she just wants general. Yeah, I don't see a question. So thanks for sharing your date of birth, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly's going to be putting down her burdens next month too. A lot of that happening, right, Tina? This is wonderful. What is unknown to Kelly? Oh, judgment. Okay, so Kelly is trying to find new ways to look at things once again. These new epiphanies are coming to her, and things were not as she thought they were. So she had this formula, this program on how to succeed, right? How to move forward and out of the stuck energy that she's been in for a very long time. The Hangman and the Seven of Cups. So feeling like really not many options at all. I know this is a card of options, but in the past position and with the Hangman, it feels like you felt stuck, like you had no options. Excuse me. So that really pulls up strong for me. Like you were just feeling like there was nothing available to you. Nothing was coming through. But now you're starting to feel like maybe you have your own ideas, your own options. Like if options aren't available to me, I'll go get those options kind of thing. Like, what is the formula? How can I do this? What are the next steps? And in order to do that, here's the Judgment card once again. So you had to really look at yourself and own your own things and take responsibility for your actions and really let go of other people's actions. You had no control over what they said, what they did. They were working within their own programming here with the Hierophant and breaking it down. So you've been really breaking down these institutional ideas, these programs, these dogmas really of what is right and what is wrong. And you've been really breaking that down with the help of that energy. Even though it felt stuck to you, you were really balancing it out and learning these lessons that cause burden, because you start seeing other ways of looking at things, and then you kind of beat yourself up for looking at it the way you did, and that's never helpful. It's always a lesson. You're always meant to look at things the way you did, so that you can gain this new perspective, so that you can look at things with fresh eyes, with fresh ideas and notions, and love and compassion. We have to go through these kind of hard times to learn these valuable lessons. But you did it. And now you're reaching for your own happiness, for your own joy, for your own pentacles, really, too. You're finding out that you can stand on your own 2 feet, and who knew, kind of thing, and that makes you very happy. Makes you very happy to stand on your own 2 feet and then share with others. You're grabbing those pentacles and then you're giving them away to others. You're sharing what you've learned and how to kind of get through those healing times that we've all been in, because the star comes out for what you're contributing to those around you right now, external energies. You're helping them to heal now, because now you know what that energy feels like, and where to go. And you've got these new ideas coming in, these new epiphanies of how to be happy, and you're sharing that with the collective. So that's beautiful. And we all need that. I need you to show me these new perspectives and how to handle situations that we've been in. So you're really dropping the burdens in the future. You're really letting it go. October is going to be a great month for you, as far as letting go of these ideas and burdens that are holding you back. And then you just really fly. You just really go for the gold. You're really choosing what you want to do and where you want to go and how you want to live your life. So it's a beautiful energy. Just let the burdens go. Let the dogma go of how it should be and how it is. Accept how it is and grow on that, because there's so many wonderful things in life to grab at. So I like that energy. Strong energy.
Okay, so Kelly. Kelly, you are coming out of a 3-year cycle, going into a 4-year cycle. And I want to say this tough year has been really testing you.
Yes.
And pushed your buttons and made you question everything, like you said, like question about you and your life, and like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What's going on? Right. And like, I almost get like you haven't just been liking it. It's been hard for you, and just not liking life, or liking, maybe at times not even liking yourself. It's what I'm picking up. In the 4-year, it just feels like, okay, you're like, okay, I'm gonna like, and I'm going like, brushing your hands, like, okay, enough of this crap.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna focus and get to work and like make things happen, or I'm going to like, figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. That's what I keep hearing from you. So that's what you're going into in this cycle. And 4 is a serious, energy. It's about like rolling up your sleeves and getting to work and seeing what works for you and what doesn't. And like being really focused and driven. And it's like, okay, this is what, you're preparing and laying the groundwork. So the only thing is just be prepared. You don't always see results. And 4 likes to see results. So I want to make sure like what I'm doing is worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to waste, because you don't like to waste anything, especially your time and your energy. So, but that's the irony with that energy. It's like you don't see the results right away. It comes later because you're preparing for your future. So the things that you lay down or that you're working on is going to pay off later. And I want you to try to remember that. It's a good time like to hit the pavement, to exercise. I'm also getting grinding your teeth. So I don't know if you've been clenching your jaw or grinding your teeth, like kind of like stress. Yeah. So that's why I'm feeling like you need a physical activity. So maybe think about, it doesn't have to be running or jogging, because even though I said pounding the pavement, it could just be like biking, or I don't know, maybe an aerobics in your house, in your room. I don't know, but there's something about physical activity will help you blow off steam and help actually relax you. So I want you to look into that. The other thing too is I don't know if you're looking for a new job, but there's something about looking for a new job, and it's like you want better paying or better wages, like something better. And it's almost like keep looking. So I don't know if it's been hard to come by, or if it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. So don't give up so easily on the job hunt. And I feel like, this is a year too, the next year, you're going to want to save your pennies, or you're saving money. And so there's a feeling of like you'd rather save than spend.
Yeah.
So it might feel like, oh, am I being cheap? Or, or someone might call you cheap, and it's like, no, because it's just you want to save, or you're trying to get ahead financially. And that could tie in with the better paying job so that you can do that. Maybe, get on, something about getting on top of things and working at it. So I hope you hear all this, Kelly. I don't know if you're still on.
She got bored
On
with
this
us long
page.
ago.
Yeah, well, I know some of them at the beginning, it's a long wait, right?
It is. I'm so sorry. Yes.
So
I wish we had a way to
Kelly.
notify you. Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks, Kelly. I hope those messages help you and bring you comfort. And
Thank you.
appreciate you being here.
Yes. Thank you so much.
How are you doing? I think I'm done.
I'm done. I really am. All of a sudden, I just went, oh, right?
I know. Yeah. I can't, you guys. I've got no energy to read energy.
Right? I got it.
That's how we put it. Yeah. Oh, you guys, I know a lot of you were like very persistent at the end, me. And
thank you.
I get it. We appreciate that. And we started at a couple hours. We've been on 2 hours, and that's how it goes.
And then it's not fair to you. It's not, because then we're not giving you, right. Yeah.
There is the option of contacting us for a personal reading.
And we do this too together.
Yeah.
So if you want our reading together, that's available.
That's right. There's that option. Yeah. So there's our contact. We prefer people emailing us, but you can also send a message on Instagram or the Facebook page. And if you direct it at Julie, I'll make sure Julie sees it. And if Julie sees it, she'll make sure I sees it.
Sees it.
My English. No English anymore.
Right.
So there's that option, because we don't like to share our telephone number because you just don't know who's going to call you. Plus, people, they don't look at time anymore. Like, I don't want a phone call at 3 a.m.
Yeah, right. Because it's a world economy now, so they don't know. Could be.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I know it's not intentional. So anyway, so you can contact us for personal reading, whether it's separately or if you do want to book us together and we do this together, you can just put that in the request. Also, if you need information about what kind of readings we do. Julie said at the beginning that I am having an amazing anniversary sale. So
amazing. Please check it out.
Yeah. So I do cards, but regular cards, and I got them on sale for $40, you guys, and that's in Canadian.
Nice. That's a great deal.
If you want an hour numerology reading, I've got it on sale for $80 Canadian.
Oh, wow. Now, numerology, please do, because you got to see what cycle you're in and what's coming for you. It all makes sense to you.
And I'm not putting them that low again this year. I can guarantee it, because they're regularly $125 and $80. I have it on sale, and that's only until the 30th. You don't have to book the reading now. You just have to prepay by then. But contact me if you want information. I'll be glad to share that all to you. Contact Julie if you want to know what she reads and what she charges. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. But other than that, we loved having you all here. We appreciate your presence, even if you weren't chosen. Please come again. We do this once a month, every month. So we'll be back again in October. I don't know what date, but it'll be in October. What else? Anything else you want to say?
Just thank you, everyone, so much. We appreciate all the energy that comes into these readings, and you really add to what we do. So I can't thank you enough for allowing us to read for you. It's just, I love it, and I just really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, you guys, you're a big reason why we do this. It's not for us.
No.
So we hope you've all received some value, whether you were picked or not. Because sometimes too, you know, just listening to what we share for others, it might resonate with you. So take that, right?
Exactly. Yes. It's meant for more than just one person, especially, or we wouldn't be saying it. So whoever's listening, it is supposed to
Mhm.
resonate on some level. It really is. You're
Yeah,
supposed to hear
something.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, something. At least one thing will resonate with
That's
you.
right. That's right.
And anyways, other than that, love
That's
and light
it.
to you all. Be
Yeah.
safe, be well, and hope to see you again.
Yes. Bye bye.
Okay, thanks, Julie. Bye.
Thanks, Tina.
Okay, take care.